A block wall 100 feet long and 7 feet high would be constructed using blocks that are either 1 foot high, that are 1 foot high, and either 2 feet or 1 foot long, and no blocks may be cut. The vertical joins in the blocks must be staggered as shown, and the wall must be even on the ends. What is the smallest number of blocks needed to build this wall? So in this problem, you can kind of visualize this wall a little bit because, well, on the ends, which is really where you're going to use the 1 blocks, or the only place you're going to use the 1 blocks. So I'm going to visualize that. Well, that's 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, because we're constructing it like that. So a 2 block and then a 1 block, 2 block and then a 1 block. 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, 5 layers, 6 layers, and 7 layers. Not the best block wall, but it'll work. So basically, other than these 3 1 blocks on 2 sides, so that means on the other side you're gonna have the same thing, right? Just the opposite. 3 1 blocks in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4 2 foot blocks. So well, this tells us that other than these 6 blocks in total, you can construct everything else with just these 2 blocks, because again, you want the least number of blocks used. So, well, that means you can just kind of calculate how many blocks there are now, because, well, if you want the whole thing to be 100 feet long, well, this is 2 feet long, so you're gonna need 50 more of these blocks, so times 50 here. And then if there's 50 blocks here, well, then you need 1, 2, 3 of the exact same layers, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the exact same 50 block layers. That's going to be 4 times 50 for these layers. And then in the middle layers with the 1 blocks, well, basically, you're kind of taking one of these and you're splitting it up on the ends so you start with some of the regular 50 blocks, and then you take one of the 2 blocks. So you take 49 blocks now, and then you take that 1 block and then you split it into 2 more blocks. So in other words, it'll be 1, 2, 3 layers of 51 blocks, not 52, because they say like no blocks may be cut, but you can kind of visualize it as like taking a block and then cutting it in half, that you get 2 other blocks. But then you took that block that you cut in half, so you have to subtract that one off too. So 3 times 51, or 4 times 50 is 200, plus 3 times 51 is 153. And that means the least amount of blocks that we can use is 353 blocks.